Hi, this is Joe at Pecan Lane. Today is Monday, December 16th. I've got an interesting batch of nuts here that I'm cracking out. And this is probably going to be more of interest for people who are not involved with pecans. So we've got an interesting nut here with how long it is. And this is a classic nut that I suspect people, when they think of and refer to Papershell, this is what they mean. And you can see a more normal sized nut, how long that is. So really kind of exceptionally long. Now, in the old style crackers, you set up your piston length for cracking for how far to go to crack. And if we were cracking these in the old crackers, we would probably smash the nuts. There is a little bit of a concern with how these come out, that there's a little thing in there that pushes extra nuts off of the chain, but this nut will likely fall off the chain. We see that nut will fall off the chain. This one will probably pop up and then lay down and hopefully get cracked properly. And here we see one that will get pushed out a little bit based upon, a little tough to see, but there's a flange, there's a little thing that sticks out there right in the middle. That sticks out and pushes the nuts so that you don't have too many. So let's stop and take a look and see this nut after it comes out of the cracker. And so here's these nuts, and here's one after cracking. Now, I'm not seeing these really get smashed up, but this nut is exhibiting one of the classic problems, is that the nut fill is not very good. So this was probably not from an irrigated and fertilized orchard, that there was insufficient nutrition overall, and so the nut doesn't fill down. But that nut should, it is a fairly thin shell nut. I'm able to crack that off. That's similar to a Pawnee, or even gentler, a thinner shell. And so these will probably crack and shell out, finish shelling out nicely from here at this point. So just a little information session on talking about a classic Papershell nut. Here I am just between two fingers, able to crack that shell. So it's an interesting nut. People know to ask for. They're easy to handle in hand, but the nut quality suffers compared to a commercially managed orchard nut. Thank you.